Welcome back, Magic family. This is Magic Day, and I'm Nina Diedrich, the Magic Mom. We're going to be running through our weekly moon sign forecast. So today we are going to actually go backwards, though, through the zodiac. So we'll start with Pisces and end with Aries this time, just to switch it up a little bit. All right, let me grab my notebook really fast. So how was your guys' Christmas? I hope it was amazing. Ours was. Evelyn had an absolute blast opening all of her presents and then making a complete and utter disaster of Grandma's house while she was here. And then my oldest took the younger two siblings with her. So it's just been me and the husband since Christmas Day. So I was super lazy and didn't do anything all day yesterday, except for catch up on YouTube. Hello, Daisy. Welcome to the live. All right, so we're going to start off today with our regular Soul Truth cards. We'll get 3 of those. And then we will jump into the moon sign forecast. If you do not know your moon sign, you can do a quick calculator on Google really quick. I did link one previously. I think it was 2 Mondays ago. Assuming it's still up in there anyways. Also, make sure you get your names in the chat. Later on, I will be picking crystal cards for those who participate today. All right. Oh, I actually got 4. We'll go with it. All right. So the question is coming up again today. Does your life have room for more pleasure and play? Right. And as we go into this new year and are completing a lot of previous cycles, this is a good one to be focusing on right now. So in what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in a relationship or with work? And is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experience a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? That is a pretty good question, actually. So our first soul action for today says, what would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? And are you willing to take the time to play and let go of any need to produce anything? Good morning, Robin. It's good to see you. All right. So there's your first soul action for today. I think that's a good question. Are you ready to let go of your need to produce something and maybe just be? All right. Our next question is, what do my beliefs about money, or what do I believe about money? Sorry. And do my beliefs match my dreams? Okay. A lot of us have really, really lofty dreams, and then we quickly kibosh them because, well, we don't see how there's any logical way for the money to appear to create those dreams, right? But remember, it is not your dream necessarily to figure out the how, only the why and the what. Okay, so how does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you're worthy? Do you believe you're capable? And the best one of all, do you trust money and does money trust you? Because essentially, money is an energy and it ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose, right? So this week, we're going to take a deep dive into our belief system around money. Are there any beliefs that you need to upgrade to recreate the results you're wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. And is it time for a sacred shift in that said story? What will your next chapter be? And then fill in this blank. I am grateful to money because, right? Because, well, it allows me to be and have and do whatever I want when I choose, right? Our next question is, to whom am I comparing myself right now, right? So what are you able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. So shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth that all you need and want is within you. And then stop comparing and start creating. All right? Good one to go along with our money. And then our last question for today says, what are the dominant emotions that run your life right now? Okay. How are you feeling? How are you filling your day? With stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? Remember, we only have today, right now, in this journey. There's no goal, no destination that's going to bring us the feeling that we seek. But when we begin filling every day with that which we value most, we will attract more of it. And this is fulfillment. Okay. Our last soul action says to lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something in order to feel it? It's probably the best question of all, right? So, how are you comparing yourself right now? What are your beliefs about money, and how can you change those to match what your current desires are? And then, how can you align your emotions and said feelings and actions with that general purpose? And then, make room for more pleasure and play, because it's a lot easier to create from a joyful heart than it is a super sad one, right? All right, so we're going to use the Soul Coaching deck by Denise Lynn. Last time I said I was going to use that one, but we actually used the Sacred Traveler deck instead. Okay, I'm going to choose 2 cards for each moon sign. Again, we're going to start with Pisces this time and work our way through to Aries, backwards through the zodiac. You can also listen to these for your sun and your ascendant too as well, and kind of get a hodgepodge of a larger message for you for this week too as well. This is going to go through January 2nd. Also, I will be starting to record the 2022 for each zodiac sign probably within the next couple days. I'm actually going to probably try to get a few of those done today, as well as the beginning of the Conversations with God series, which we are going to revisit. All right. I only have the first 3 books, but if it kind of catches on, I may decide to get the rest of them again. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. So we are going to start with Pisces. Pisces moons. What is your message for this week? We got 2. Nice, it actually gave me 2. What do you know? All right, so your cards that you're pulling out today are, well, we're pulling no punches and jumping right on the abundance train, Pisces. I like it. And it comes out with faith. So your abundance is going to be in direct correlation with your level of faith right now. So if you have faith that everything's always working out for you and all your wants and needs are met above and beyond your greatest expectation, that is what the universe is going to be bringing to you. If you have that feeling of separation and lack and wanting running dominant through you, well, the universe is going to produce more of that too. So make sure you are getting in touch with your desires, and no dream is too big for the universe. All right. So don't stifle those just because you think that, well, maybe somebody else is having a harder time and they deserve it more than you. Stop self-sabotaging that way. All right. Promise. All right, Pisces, your affirmation for this week says, all my needs are met above and beyond my greatest expectation, and my life is divinely guided. So, this is also bringing to me a message of paying attention to the signs and synchronicities, because the universe is giving you a lot of really not so subtle hints about the direction that you should be heading in order to become in alignment with what it is the universe is trying to bring you. Okay, so definitely stay in touch with that joy filled center. All right, beautiful Pisces. All right, Aquarius, you are going to be next. And I will go timestamp these afterwards too, so it'll be a little bit easier for you guys to find your particular signs. All right, Aquarius, what are your 2 messages for this week? All right. First, we have surrender, Aquarius. Okay. It's a good card for this closing out of this year, right? We want to really get in touch with that part of us that's ready to let go of things that may be holding us back. Okay. And inspiration. So you're watching for those signs and synchronicities. You are open to receive those little hints from your inner self about the direction that you are choosing to go, and surrendering all of those harder feelings is definitely going to help pave the way for that. Okay, Aquarius, your affirmation says, all is well, and I surrender to my inner guidance. I'm receiving divine inspiration right now. Okay, so definitely remember that all of these things are coming up not because it's a coincidence, but because it's definitely bringing you a lot of messages in those happenings, okay? So try not to get mad if you end up being late for work one day and then find out that there was like a 50 car pile up right when you should have been passing through, right? Everything has a purpose right now. Good message, Aquarius. All right, we got Capricorn next. And it is Capricorn season, so I'm expecting big things for you guys in the feels department, whether you are going through that clearing or whether you are coming out the other side. No, you are not alone. Okay, Capricorns. Oh, there's 1 and 2. All right, your first card, Capricorn, is grace. All right, grace for yourself, grace for others, grace for everything in general. All right, and strength. So no matter what is coming down the pike at you, know that you have the strength to not only overcome but succeed and reach that higher state of fulfillment right now, Capricorn. Your work is not in vain. Okay. So remember that you have deep inner strength and glorious vitality, Capricorns, and you graciously accept the infinite love of the universe. Okay. Remember, to you and through you. You are not just the avenue to gifts for other people. The universe is also wanting to bring you gifts as well. So don't poo-poo on the party. Just say thank you. All right. Sagittarius, you're next. Just to reiterate, these are for moon sign mostly, but they will resonate for your sun and your ascendant too as well. Hello, 8. Yes, it is still hanging in there. Maybe by sheer magic alone. I don't know, but we're still here. And I am grateful. All right, Sagittarius, let's get your 2 cards for this week. There's 1 and 2. All right. So you are focusing on transformation, Sagittarius. That is not something that is surprising right now. A lot of the signs are going through this transition period, but I'm sensing something a little bit bigger for you guys, okay? You're transcending past your Sagittarius moon and maybe moving into a little bit more Capricorn vibe. I also feel like there might be a message in Capricorn's message for you too as well. So you may go back and listen to that if you are just going through the timestamps watching this later on. All right. The card that came out with transformation is commitment. So this tells me that you are definitely making a bigger commitment to your own self growth and transformation into a leveling up in yourself, Sagittarius. So good for you. I really like that. And what better time to do that right than as we're moving into a new cycle. All right. So remember, your commitments increase your joy and freedom, and you are joyously centered and safe as wonderful changes occur around you, Sagittarius. Okay, make that commitment to your own personal transformation. You will thank me for it later. Believe me. I see some huge things for you guys over the next 6 months. All right, Scorpio moons. Let's see what your message is from the Soul Coaching deck by Denise Lynn. Get 2 cards, please. There's 1 and 2. All right, Scorpio moons, your message is enthusiasm. I like it. So the card that's really sticking out for me too is the beginning card that we started the collective reading earlier was asking yourself if you had room for more pleasure and play. So I feel like this is really coming through a lot stronger for you, those of you with Scorpio moons. So really focus on that enthusiasm for everything right now. All right. Just pour that joy on like butter. The Affirmators card is coming through a little bit too as well. And be open to receiving. Okay. The opening card tells me that there are some gifts coming for you. All right. Have a good day, 8. It's good to see you. And we are all amazing here. Wishing you all the best. All right. So Scorpio moons, your affirmation for this week says, I celebrate everything in my life and I live in limitless joy. And I'm open to receiving the gifts of the universe. All right. So I'm sensing even more joy coming in for you guys. And that may take a lot of different shapes. We all have different dreams and goals and aspirations. So it will not be a one size fits all gift. It will definitely be very, very personalized. All right. Nice. Scorpio moons. Okay. Libra moons, you are next. I'll be paying particular attention to this message too. All right, my fellow Libra moons. What is our message for this week? There's 1 and 2. All right. Our first card is simplicity. And I have definitely been moving back towards this. Okay. I find my biggest joys in minimalism. All right. So we get the simplicity card, Libra Moons. And this doesn't surprise me. We want to really stay balanced and by keeping our life and our surroundings as simple as possible, it leaves more room for us to balance out our more heavy emotions. Okay. And it came out with the peace card. So we're definitely moving into a more peaceful time. Thank goodness. So we've done the work and it may be time to have a little bit of rest before the next wave comes. All right. The affirmation for Libra Moon says, deep, profound serenity is expanding in my life. I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in my universe. Right. So take that big, deep breath with me, Libra Moons, and settle in. It's time for a little bit of a rest for us. All right. Virgo Moons, you are next. Let's get your 2 cards and your message for this week. Remember that everybody who pops into the chat, I will pull a personal card for from the crystal deck at the end. Right now, let's get our Virgo Moon cards. There's 1 and 2. All right, Virgo Moons, your focus for this week is going to be on silence. All right. That still small voice inside of you has a message, but you're only going to hear it if you can tone down the mental chatter. Okay. The message I'm also getting for this too is if you can get out underneath the stars and just kind of chill with something bigger than you, that may also help. And acceptance. All right. So, acceptance for the things that you cannot change and responsibility for the things that you can. Okay. That's also a big message coming through for you, Virgos. Remember, the power is yours. And if nothing else, you have the ability and the responsibility to choose your reaction to whatever is presenting itself right now. Okay. Your affirmation for this week, Virgo Moon says, I am serene no matter what is occurring around me, and I unconditionally accept, cherish, and love myself just as I am. Why not? Because you guys are freaking amazing, right? All right. Leo Moons, you are next. Let's get your 2 cards for this week. 1 and 2. All right, Leo, your message is about personal power. All right, you guys have definitely been really harnessing that, especially since we went through Leo season and the Lionsgate portal. You've really been stepping into that personal power, and it's really awesome to see. Let's see what's coming out with it. Love. Nice. So I feel some big rewards coming for those of you who have really put in that work to harness that personal power. There's going to be some really huge manifestations popping up for you guys that are going to really knock your socks off. That's kind of exciting. Okay, because remember, you are a radiant, glorious, powerful being. You're wonderful, and you receive and give love today and always, Leo Moons. Nice. So I see some big returns for you guys in the relationship department, especially for those of you who are looking at that. Also in the self-love department too, as well, for those of you who have kind of been struggling to be a little bit better to yourselves. I think that's it for the message for you guys. So way to go, Leo moons. I love to see how that's going to manifest for you guys later on. All right, Cancer moons. Let's get your 2 cards. And your focus for this week is going to be on inner freedom and outer expressions of that freedom too as well. But I feel like it's more of a unlocking of your own inner freedom, allowing yourself to be who and what you are without outside interference from others. Okay. And it comes out with the leadership card. So you're really paving the way for others who are watching you right now, Cancer moons. So really pay attention to what you are kind of being right now while you're doing what it is that you're doing. Okay. Your affirmation for this week says, boundless freedom surges through me, and I am a beacon of radiance, support, and love. Okay, so the more access you can allow, or I should say, the more freedom you can allow yourself to access right now during this next, I want to say 3 to 4 weeks. I feel like this is a little bit longer than just a week. The better off you're going to be, Cancer moons. But I feel like there's a lot of people who are really kind of rooting you on right now, which is really, really nice for you guys. I know very often you kind of feel like the black sheep, so it's kind of coming back to you a little bit. All right, Gemini moons, you're next. Let's get your 2 cards for this week and your affirmation. There we go. Oh, and I actually got 2 in 1. All right, see, Gemini moons, you're really having a big breakthrough right now. And I feel like this is more of an emotional breakthrough rather than a physically manifested breakthrough. But something is really kind of throwing that light bulb on, and you're getting that epiphany this week. And it comes out with the gratitude card. So it could just be that you're really kind of acknowledging how far you've come and getting into that more grateful space about all the hard work that you've already been putting in, Gemini moons. So your affirmation says, this is a glorious time to be alive, and I am so grateful. I soar into limitless love, light, and joy. So that enthusiasm card coming out again with the Gemini moon. Definitely focus on all of the good things going on for you and try not to focus on anything that you may feel is kind of lacking. Instead, focus on that feeling that comes when you really acknowledge how far you've come from where you were even 6 months ago. All right. Taurus moons. Let's see what your cards are for this week. All right, you get beauty card. Nice. Okay, so Taurus moons, that's no surprise. Venus is the ruler of Taurus, and you kind of like to focus on all the finer things in life. Things that are beautiful, things that are comfortable, things that make other people comfortable too as well. And it comes out with the joy card. So you're really going to need to start focusing a lot more on those things that you feel that beautiful energy from. And there's a lot of them, okay? But you're definitely going to want to focus on the joy that those things bring you. And then the universe is going to bring you more and more of those things, okay, Taurus moons? So remember that you are deeply and profoundly beautiful, and joy and ecstasy flow through you wildly and freely, Taurus moons. All right, last but not least, Aries moons. Let's get your message for this week. This went a little bit faster today. And then we'll pull personal cards from the crystal deck for those of you who have put your names in the chat. So if you have not done that yet, go ahead and do that now. And let's get Aries cards. All right, Aries, your focus for this week is going to be on adventure. Nice. So I see some sort of a short journey for you. This isn't going to be necessarily a long adventure. It could just be a weekend trip, maybe. But it's going to be something kind of spur of the moment is coming up for you. All right. And it's really going to get you in touch with the essence of what you really brings you passion in life. Okay. It says, wonderful new experiences fill my life, and in my essence, I am joy. All right. So this adventure for you, Aries moons, is really going to bring that home about what it is that you want to maybe shift into more of. And that's really going to be coming through for you guys pretty quick. Okay. Nice cards, guys. All right, let's get the crystal deck out and we will pull a card for Daisy, Robin, and 8. Even though I know some of you are not hanging out anymore, we'll pull cards anyway. Your names are in the chat. Also, remember that those messages can be used for your sun, moon, and your rising sign, even though this is a moon forecast. Definitely read or listen to your moon sign first. And then if you want to broaden out the message a little bit more, go ahead and listen to your rising and sun sign too as well. All right. Daisy, your crystal card is chalcopyrite, I believe is how that's pronounced. It's like a gold pyrite. This helps to support physical strength training. Also, increasing your time in sunlight for a healthy body, amplifying your physical movement to increase your good health. Okay. So I definitely sense a new, maybe fitness routine or something of those. Yeah, definitely a new fitness routine. This stone's affirmation says, I'm healthy and strong thanks to physical movement and exercise outdoors. So definitely get outside more, Daisy, is the message that's coming through for you for this week. And this stone will definitely help you to focus that energy. All right, Robin, let's get your stone for this week. And you get the blue lace agate. I love this stone. Okay, this helps to speak your truth. It also helps to listen well. Have the courage to say what you need to say. Make you feel like you've been heard. And also help you to read between the lines a little bit, okay? Robin, it says it's easy for me to express myself. I am understood and I hear what others are communicating. Okay, so communication is going to be super big for you this week. And definitely listen to your sun and your moon, if not all three, because I feel like there's a double message for you in there, Robin. All right, 8, let's get your crystal card. And then I guess we'll close this out for today. There it is. Oh, pyrite's coming out yet again, except for this is the regular pyrite that's coming out for you, 8. That says this will help to maintain an organized approach to your life, manifest goals with ease, help you to experience a solid foundation, feel grounded and focused, and realize your personal financial freedom. Okay. It's this affirmation for this stone says, my confidence is rock solid and I take positive action to manifest my goals. Nice. Good stones, guys. All right. We're going to call it a day, but make sure you're watching for the recorded videos that will be starting to come out this week. I love you all beyond measure. Remember, until next time, favor follows you wherever you go. So be good to yourselves, and be good to each other. That's how we change the world every day, one soul at a time. And I will see you next. Oh, you know what? I may or may not be late next Monday. My daughter leaves to go back to Utah, and she has a super early flight. So I will kind of see how it goes. As long as there's no delays, I will put up the announcement as early as possible that I will be live. If not, I will record a short video and let you guys know what's going on and when I will be rescheduling the live stream for. It'll probably be Tuesday if I don't do it Monday next week. And we will be back again to repeat this whole process from today. I love each and every one of you. Be good. And I'll see you soon.